So today we're on the Triumph Daytona 675R, which is major change for this bike. I know some of the older models have been a lot of cosmetic changes, you know, and there's new colors available for this year, different colors available last year. But this time around, Triumph has actually made a lot of changes to the motorcycle. So we're up to 128 horsepower, revs up to 1400 RPMs, and this is the 675R that we're on. So that means you've got the Öhlins suspension, Brembo brakes, you got the quick shifter, which I suppose we could start with. So the quick shifter, at first I was kind of like, you know, hey man, I don't care about any stupid quick shifter, because the reality is I can quote unquote quick shift almost as fast as a quick shifter. Now, the quick shifter is still going to be faster, but again, we're getting to the situation where we're talking about racetrack speeds. Like, people talk about how an automatic car shifts faster than a standard car, but, you know, the times that we're talking about in terms of how much faster, it's not really as great as you'd want to think. It's certainly enough to win a race, where seconds matter. But on the street, whoop-de-doo. So, you know, quick shifter. First of all, I gotta qualify. I mean, this bike is designed for the track. I think it's been described as a race bike designed for the street, I think. Race bike designed for the street, I think that's pretty accurate. So, with that in mind, I can suspect that, or anticipate that they would automatically, or of course, put, you know, technology appropriate for the racetrack on the bike. So, quick shifter is definitely something awesome to have on a racetrack, because seconds matter, you can win a race with it. But again, I thought of it as kind of silly. I thought of it as kind of a gimmick. Who cares about the quick shifter? Well, you know what? I actually kind of like it. It's kind of convenient. It's not something I use all the time, but I do have fun with it once in a while. There's times when I feel like, you know, hey, I want a quick shift instead of me doing it. You know, it's cool, man. It's fun. How bad was that? Anyway, so yeah, so it's a pretty cool thing to have. And again, I was really a negative person when I thought about the quick shifter when I heard about it first. Now that I've used it again, I actually do like it. So, of course, your mileage may vary. You have to try it out for yourself. But I will say it's pretty cool, pretty convenient, pretty awesome, and will definitely be a great thing to have on the racetrack. Moving right along. So the bike is also, how do they get up to the 1400 RPMs on the engine, and how do they get the extra 128 horsepower and the performance changes in general? Well, bigger bore and shorter stroke. Bigger bore and shorter stroke, that's how they did it. So they modified the engine, and you've got to first understand or consider that this engine was already an awesome engine. So you've got an engine that's already pretty sweet to begin with, and they made it even better. So that's pretty awesome. Now, blah, 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 blah. You guys don't come to Carlisle's Picks to, I mean, you come for the details too, but ultimately you can go to the Triumph website or whatever, and you can learn all about the specs you want. What you guys are here for, I'm pretty sure, is real world feedback. You want to know what the real deal is, not just what the numbers are. So, the engine is so sweet, it's so sweet. Why is it so sweet? That's what you want to know. Everybody talks, funny when people talk about things and they don't qualify their statements, you know. Sweet is not a scientific term. So, we're on the bike right now. So let's demonstrate what we mean when we say it's so sweet. We're in 6th gear doing 65 miles per hour. And what's going to happen if I twist this throttle all the way to the stop? 6th gear, 65 miles per hour, and we've got about 6,500 RPMs. Actually, no more, like 7,000 RPMs. So what's going to happen? Actually, we're up to 74 now. So let's go ahead and twist. First of all, that sounds awesome.
Build the car the right way instead of shopping your car to different people. One person, one direction, you know everything about the car.
Buongiorno.